If you are single in 2024, it's okay. Just be consistent. So in 2025, you can still be single.
We always hear from the successful OF models, but what about the ones that failed? That shit has to be the most humbling experience ever. Imagine busting your pussy out for the internet and no one buys it. Do you blame the marketing or do you blame your pussy for that? And is there any way to regain your regular presence on social media? Because with OF models, I mean, they're always marketing no matter what. Click here to see my spicy content. Click here to see my first threesome. Can you pivot from that to just posting like, oh, here are the tacos I made for tonight, hashtag Taco Tuesday? I don't think you can. Can you go on LinkedIn, announce a new job, and say, I'm really excited to move on to a new path, when everyone knows your old path was busting it wide open for the internet? Because as a society, we are blinded by the OF models who go to Dubai, have Lambos, have Raris, have chains. Now what about the ones who drive Nissan Altimas, shop at the Gap, had to give up on their dreams because it didn't work out? At the end of the day, corn is just the entertainment industry, no? I feel like there has to be the only top 1% making it out there in that field. I'm not talking down to OF models or people who do corn. Do whatever you want. It's a free
I saw somebody in the comments say that the average OF model makes about $180 a month. $180 a month? And you're showing everything that you have to offer? Why would your husband take you out on a $200 date if you didn't show somebody else what you had to offer for $5.99?
Damn.
Tell me about yourself.
Oh, really? Is that your question? Can you ask a different one?
You've got to be kidding me right now. I don't know who needs to hear this, but the whole point of going on dates is to ask people questions. Clearly, you're not coming up with one. Where's your aim?
Will never get married, but if I do, I'm definitely not doing this one thing, and that is kneeling for the proposal. I know it's tradition, I know it makes for a cute picture, but let's think logically for a moment. You're kneeling, asking for permission to provide and protect your woman for the rest of her life in the most submissive way possible. As a man, your woman should always be looking up to you.
And what's funny is that you have women making fun of men who have the guts and the courage, sometimes in front of a whole freaking stadium, to ask them would they marry them. Pathetic and immature.
Just got back from a first date, which is why I'm all dressed up, but the guy was actually so nice. This was the first time I've been on like a first date where it actually went really good, to the point where it's like, I would consider going out with you again. Like, he was a gentleman. He paid for the meal. He opened the doors. He wasn't making fun of me. Like, maybe the bare minimum. Anyway. And he was like, before I walk you to your car, I need to get something out of my car. And he's like, I got this for you. So we're going to open it up together because I haven't opened it up yet. He just gave it to me. And he was like, yeah, I picked it up for you. And I'm pretty sure it's flowers. And I think he said maybe wine. Wow. And then he got me a bottle of wine. How sweet of him. I need to go put these together. I remember when I had to beg my first boyfriend to get me flowers for Valentine's Day or my birthday. Meanwhile, this guy gives me flowers on a first date. Also, can we have a moment for the dress provided by Yuki, because Yuki did in fact pay for the dress. Thank you very much. I tried calling my sister to debrief and, talk about how the date went, but she's asleep, which is why I'm actually making this video, because I couldn't tell her, so now I'm telling the whole world apparently.
Seems like a nice guy. I hope you treat him right and don't say he was love bombing you later.
Okay, so let me make sure I got this right. If I make my girl mad, I gotta fix it. But if she make me mad, then she gonna be mad at me because I'm mad and I still gotta fix it. Make it make sense.
I just got a quick question. Do you mind tying this in like a shoelace knot for me real quick? Oh, okay. He can do it too. I could ask him real quick.
What's up, bro?
Hey, do you mind tying this in like a shoelace knot for me real quick?
I got you.
Yeah, appreciate it. It keeps slapping me in the neck when I'm going down the interstate, so.
What do you ride?
ZX6R over there.
Oh, shit. I have a RS660.
Oh, for real? You like it?
Fuck yeah.
That was gonna be my first bike, but I got a 650 and then that.
All right, be safe, bro.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you, man.
So I deleted Tinder and I went to a coffee shop and sat there for an hour, and guess what happened? Nothing. I'll try again tomorrow.
think I like you more than a friend. What? Yeah.
Are you serious?
No!
Right? Holy ew! Oh my god, what the I literally, that was so funny.
Sorry.
Right.
I knew you'd react like that. That's why I said it.
Jesus Christ, I thought you were more like a brother to me. Like, imagine we kiss. Oh my god, no. Ew.
Sorry.
Never say that again. That's so gross.
Yeah.
Single ladies, why do you always pray to God to give you a real man in marriage when you are fake yourself? Your hair is fake, your nails is fake, your eyelash is fake, your face is fake, even sometimes your behavior is fake. Why do you ask for a real man? Because...
And of course, modern women are going to look at this and think that they're being shamed instead of looking at themselves and saying, maybe it's time to be a little bit more self-aware.
Me special?
Yeah.
I'm nice. Abby, what makes you special? What makes me special? I think that I'm a really good friend. And yeah, I think I'm a really good friend. Thank you so much. Have a good night.
I just think it's hard to date in Atlanta. I think that for me, I never really had to date in Atlanta. I was always in something when I was overseas. So when my friends would complain about dating, I was like, man, this guy, boom, 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 this is what happened. Then I actually came home and experienced. I said, boy, it ain't nothing out here because this is what you're dealing with. You're dealing with multiple men who claim they're monogamous and they might not be. They might be into polygamy. You're dealing with guys who want to say they're
DL.
Yeah, well, not say they're DL, but they on the DL.
They on the DL.
So they dating a guy somewhere. And then you're dealing with just the guys, the masses, the ones who want all the girls.
Yes, the men who date Sheila, Jackie, Kim.
The one who's selling these dreams.
Joys and
I said they need to stop selling these dreams.
Cool with it or you.
You know, this man probably did the best thing. Instead of saying something to hurt their feelings and then they want to kick him off the show, he just put his head down and stayed quiet. That's emotional discipline.
You better dip that cookie again. The devil is still up in that cookie.
Nah, you need to go ahead and put it back down.
The plan. I'm gonna go to Colombia, get one pregnant there. Then I'm gonna go to Haiti with my people from. Go get a baby there. Then I'm gonna go to Africa, get one there.
Right,
Australia. I'm gonna just populate the fucking world.
No, it's better to do it that way though.
You're not a real lifter. Don't come here.
Oh shit.
Don't sit. Are you serious? Let's go. What? 2. Bro, you have IFBB pros in here who actually train. You shouldn't lift that weight ever. And fake it on live? Hey,
You good on me? Why you so angry? You sound angry. You sound angry. You good? Bro, just relax.
You're fake, dude. Like, who's watching this?
Bro, watch out, bro.
12?
Watch out.
How many people?
Yeah, 12 people, bro.
1.2K. And for that, you're faking 150-pound weights?
This is fake?
You didn't even lift one rep after
Did I
30
attempt
minutes.
it? Did I attempt it?
But you're not progressive.
Did I
I'm
attempt
a
it?
professional body. I'm
Okay.
an IFBB pro.
I understand that.
I'm trying to
I believe
help
you. Oh, I don't need your help. I appreciate that.
Oh, because you think
I appreciate it. I didn't say that. Did I say that? What's the problem? Yeah.
It's not, when you're around, look, he's an IFBB pro, so am I.
Okay.
There are bikini and wellness IFBB
Okay.
pros here who actually work.
I understand that. Okay, so what? I failed.
Teach them to do it
I
better.
failed, bro. Hey, how about you build your own community and you teach them?
have one.
There we go. That's amazing, bro.
I'm trying to help you.
I love that, bro. I love that. I love that. Yeah.
I'll help you rack your weight.
No, I'm still working on it, bro.
Yourself on a scale of 1 to 10.
Like a 7.
A 7?
I don't know. Yeah.
Being generous, okay. Well, we're gonna find out if that's true. There's this AI software that you take a selfie and then it rates you.
I've seen this.
All right, here you go.
Okay.
Take a good one. Chat, close your eyes. What do you think it's gonna give you?
I don't know. I've seen these be like give people like 2s, and it's rude.
No, it gave you a 5.1. Is that bad? Yeah.
Whatever.
I wouldn't rate you a 5.1.
Thanks.
Wait, let me see. I would give you like a 4.
You know, I watch this clip and I say, that's harsh. But not nearly as harsh as some of these modern women are to men.
What do you guys do, and then where do you see yourself in like 3 to 5 years? Like, what do you feel like is your purpose?
So right now, I'm in grad school for business analytics, and I'm also an intern at NASA. So what do I see myself in the next 3 to 5 years? I see myself working for NASA and just hopefully having my partner at that time, starting a family, and just moving somewhere and just enjoying life.
Okay. Okay.
All right, let's go over here.
My name is Lawan, and I see myself in the next 3 to 5 years as owning a few lands, few units. That's kind of my goal right now. I got my first unit right now, so learning the game right now. Yeah, so, you know, like I said, I own a sneaker shop, so I plan on, like, expanding that. You know, that's why I'm down here, is just to kind of explore some things and stuff so I could come out here more often. So that's kind of where I see as an entrepreneur.
3, 2, 1. All right, I told her that we're going to see who can hold their breath the longest, but I just wanted to come be honest with y'all. Yo, this is the last day for me and Shelby. Like, I can't deal with her shit no more. And low-key, like, her auntie, y'all already know, man. I'm just trying to be up in her cheeks. Like, I don't need Shelby no more. She really served her purpose, but she be doing too much, and she smells like shit. I'm gonna be for real. She smells like shit. So I think I'm just gonna go clap auntie, kind of do my own thing, you know, run it up. But I don't need this broke bitch, man. For real.
We were literally 2 minutes into our first date, and he was trying to hold my leg in the weirdest way possible.
Why are you trying to touch my leg?
Are we not on a date?
I know, but you don't need to be touching me like that.
Alright, sorry, I guess I got a little excited.
Things almost went back to normal, but then he decided to go on an angry rant.
Do you not want to touch me or something? Do you think I'm ugly? Do you think I'm hideous? Like, why would you even want to date with me if we're not getting touched?
I just want to get to know you.
I just want to get to know you. The woman of this generation, I don't think there's ever been a worse woman in history.
I don't know about all that, Doc. She ain't your girl. I don't know, man. I don't know if that's the way to go. That's the quickest way to get yourself on TikTok, Doc.
Guess where my jersey's from?
Lyman.
Givenchy. He called me a lineman. Can you please make him leave? Can you make him leave?
No.
I want him to go. Where's the security? Tom! I want Derek to leave. He called me a lineman, bro.
Oh, you said the jersey.
He called me a lineman, my I said, guess where my jersey from? He gonna say, you a lineman. I heard him, bro. He called me a lineman, bro. He said I borrowed my jersey from a... Why would I be able to fit a lineman's jersey this tight? He said my back big. I don't need that. He's the one built like an ice cream cone. He big at the top and small at the bottom. Biggie Smalls. Get his black off of here.
It's the number. Number 95 is a lineman type of number. The skinnier players get the smaller numbers. No cap.
Nobody's gonna do nothing about this. Black women ain't protected. Not even on their own.
Get over a guy. Just imagine him enjoying a bowl of cereal. What a good breakfast. Crunchy but sweet.
Reverse it. If you guys can't get over a girl, just imagine her making a video like this. All feelings will be lost.
Now are starting to expect the man on a first date to pay for their hair and makeup. Our producer was telling us he was going to go on a first date and he got a text that said, hey, it's going to cost me $200 to get my hair and makeup done to look good for you. Here's my Venmo handle. Like, wow. I feel like that's an American thing, right?
Totally.
Right?
I feel
like. That is maybe more than an American thing.
Has that ever happened to you?
Oh, hell no. No. that would be a, like, no thank you. Enjoy your night at home.
Enjoy your hair and makeup.
You know?
With another man at another man's expense.
You know, you really can tell that these modern women love going on these panels to talk about nothing. They just love hearing themselves talk. They're not going to change. They're not going to do anything right to attract the right man that they should actually have. And they're going to continue to get their cheeks clapped and go on more of these podcasts, really talking about how a man doesn't do them right and what they expect.
Let's go. Holy eyebrows.
We should go personality quiz. Okay, well, I want to.
Holy. Yo, girl, hey, wait, girl, where the your eyebrows go, girl?
I shaved them off in a Manic episode.
Yeah, why don't you...
Yeah. I actually shaved all my hair off. It's growing back now.
Oh, holy.
Yeah.
Yo, yo. Yo. Hey, good morning.
What's the best advice anyone's ever given you?
Best advice, honestly, I'm gonna keep it real with you. It was like dudes like 20 years my age. They were like, don't get married and save your money, bro. Because at the end of the day, if you save your bread and you don't get married, you get to keep most of your money and you can get married to any chick from 20 to whatever age you want. That's the best advice I've ever given.
Wait, how old are you?
Oh, I'm 23. I'm single and I'm just chilling out this month.
These modern women really believe that men want to chase a bill. They really do.
Told me I look ridiculous with all this on. You guys look ridiculous with the wigs on, with the weaves on.
That's what you think. And can I pray for you?
Go ahead.
Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, I ask that you touch this man. He is badly hurt by some black woman in his life. Lord, I ask that you heal him. I ask that you let him see that judgment to put on others is nowhere to be found. It doesn't need to be needed. So I pray for you. In Jesus' name we pray.
See the percentage of men who would be available in a pool who were over 6 foot in your age bracket who made the amount of money that you wanted. And I guarantee you it'll be a decimal point. It won't even be 1%.
My longest relationship, the 3 years, he was a millionaire and he was over 6 foot.
Hold on. Your 3-year relationship that you had in high school was with a millionaire.
Correct.
You're full of. You were not dating a millionaire. How old was he?
He was a little bit older than I was.
How much is a little bit?
Like 2 or 3 years. It was family money, but he was in it, so.
There's two problems here, right? You ain't married to him. It doesn't actually matter. Millionaires and people have hundreds of millions or even billions of dollars will definitely have with women. They'll have with plenty of women.
We live
I've
together.
There's many women who will have with them, in fact, many of them. But the point is whether or not you actually catch the ring, right? The commitment is the key. Do you keep the commitment?
Right. So I broke up with him and we almost got engaged at a certain point. So that's kind of bold.
No one said anything about an age range. So for you to specifically say, it's not realistic to date anybody in our age range with that amount of money, whoever said there was no age range there.
What I find funny about watching some of these clips is the way these women are sitting. They actually think that they're making a point, a good one. But a lot of men know that it's pure and utter nonsense.
You handle all 3 of us at once?
Maybe not. I'm kind of new to this, but
New to what?
I never done it. So I'm being real.
You want to find out?
I don't know.
You're saying no to us?
I'm not saying no, but I'm saying maybe.
We need a yeah. Should he have a...
He could. I wouldn't.
Damn, why?
See the only shirt. You're like average at best.
Please look at yourself. Before you come at me sideways, make sure you're better looking and make sure you make more money than me.
Well, I'd like to see what you look like underneath all that makeup. Let's do the wet wipe challenge.
Let's do it. At the end of the day, you're out in Wynwood and we're making money. And you're out just getting plastered.
I mean, I'm pretty sober. I don't know about
Baby.
What's happening?
You know what they say about 2 people under an umbrella?
Oh my goodness. What is this? Am I supposed to take it?
No, I was trying to keep you dry.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, I, for one, am soaking wet.
You're like,
What?
that's what I think.
No, just from the snow. That's why I bought one of these. Okay, so.
I think you're giving me the most awkward experience of my entire life.
Oh, well. I mean, at least I took money in some way.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you for the service.
Yeah, of course. I was thinking I could get your number, but
I can't tell if you're being serious.
I can't tell if you are. You seem scared of me, but it's kind of turning me on.
I think not on this day.
Okay.
Have a good one.
Thanks, you too.
Women do not have to be nice to you. Women can be rude to you. They don't owe you anything. They don't owe you their kindness. They don't owe you their friendship. They don't owe you an explanation. They don't owe you anything.
Well, there you have it, gentlemen. Straight from the horse's mouth. And since women don't owe us anything, in the interest of equality, we and they need to understand that, guess what? We don't owe them anything either. We don't need to be nice to them. We can be rude to them. We don't owe them any kindness at all. We don't owe them our friendship. We don't owe them an ounce of explanation. We don't owe them any of the things that she listed, and oh, by the way, a few others, like our protection, our provision, or are caring and concerned about their issues. Remember, ladies, she's speaking for you, all of you. She's laying down the rules. Rules which we men are now going to apply to you every bit as much as you're applying them to us. Don't like it? Don't think it's fair? Too bad, so sad. Cry me a frickin' river. Y'all want to be treated the same as men. Now you're going to get it. It's called equality.
Would you date a girl who had a lot of guy friends?
Yeah.
Would you date a girl who had been with, say, 10 plus guys before you?
Probably not. If I knew about it beforehand, definitely not. No.
Is there like a number that would be a cutoff for you?
I don't know. I feel like there's a range. 5.
Like 5.
I would say it's definitive.
Has got to be one of the dumbest trends that women are doing in 2025. You're sitting up here talking about how old you are and you have no kids. 19 with no kids, 21 with no kids, 39 with no kids, 54 with no kids. Why don't y'all tell the truth about how many bodies you have at that age? Why don't you talk about how many women you've been with at that age? Why don't you talk about how much contraception you've taken at that age? Why don't you talk about how many babies you've gotten rid of at that age? Why don't you talk about how you're not on substances and how you're not on liquor and how you're not lonely? Why don't you talk about how much of a blessing you've been to society? Are you charitable? Are you well respected? Or are you just turned up on liquor and substances all the time? Come on, talk to me. I don't want to hear nothing from you women that say, Guru, we not all like that. Where are y'all trends at? Where's the trends of the women who are talking about how honorable they are, how great mothers they are, what they've done for their families? Where are those women at?
Once again, I say, these modern women be just making up stupid trends to hop on. Just another dumb trend.
Woman who was arrested while trying to get back at her ex-boyfriend. Newly released body cam footage shows deputies responding to a call about a woman vandalizing a car with yellow spray paint.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing, right? Yeah, but listen to this. Here's what's wrong with that. They found the 18-year-old and her 16-year-old friend at the scene. Police say the woman admitted that she was upset at her ex, so she decided to paint and throw eggs at the car. This was the end result. Let's show that picture. There's only one problem.
Is his name Jason?
I don't know.
Go ahead.
There's only one problem. It's not the right car. It actually belongs to a neighbor. So the sheriff's office posted the photo on their official X account, writing, oops, wrong car. One of the deputies at the scene had this advice.
You really need to try harder to try to be sneaky because you are god awful. You guys spray painted the wrong damn.
And I wonder if she got sent to jail. I wonder if she was punished for this foolishness.
Asian women who say, I will never date an Asian guy. And that always pisses me off.
I don't gravitate towards Asian dudes. Asian guys remind me of my brother.
I forget that I'm Asian. The funny thing is, for me, if somebody's like, yo, I wouldn't date that person, great. Now that's another racist that I don't have to worry about trying to hit on.
Right.
You know, you make it clear that you're racist, great. That helps me because that's something that I don't want.
Yeah, things have changed.
Things are different now, bro.
We're looked at as more symbols now. You see like a lot of K-pop stars, and then you have the Simu Lius. But I saw an interesting video that went viral of this girl who went to Korea. Looking for a husband or a boyfriend and realizing that the people on the street there didn't look like
K-pop boys.
The K-pop boys. And then she was very upset. People were trying to say she was racist for it. She's like, no, I love Asian men. I'm not racist.
It's really funny because I think like 10 years ago, you talk about like, oh, Asian men aren't desirable. You say that now, and I think Gen Z kids don't relate.
Maddie, bro, are you live? Maddie's live doing her stream. On God, if you're doing this off stream, you need help.
You don't want me back?
On to the next guy. Good luck. I was busy flirting with other girls. So you're the
Hydra is I
look at just Genie's stream.
Okay. Okay.
No, she's
just
just
Maddie,
jealous.
I'm thinking the same thing.
Maddie.
Excuse me. I just doing a documentary right now. I just want to know, what's your experience like in Atlanta, like being ugly?
Who's the call it ugly? Your beard is uneven. You need a haircut. Your earrings look dirty and they look fake. You probably smell like Aaron bags. You probably got dirty nails. You talking about Did you call her ugly?
So when you be like walking around ugly and stuff, like
When you be walking around ugly, do they say something to you about your chip suit? Do they say you need a haircut? Do they say do you need a trim on your beard? You got a unibrow, your nose big, stop talking to me. And your chain look ugly and fake. Oh, but you can barely see it, my bad.
all right, that'll be the end of this document.
I keep hearing about the men's loneliness epidemic as if it's a woman's problem and we have to do something about it. But why don't we put the responsibility on men? They've created this problem, therefore they should fix it for themselves. They've created this world where all men had to offer was money and property. But now that's changed and women have their own money and we can buy our own property and we can open our own bank accounts. We're just not as dependent on men anymore. Therefore, there's no reason for us to feel obligated to marry a man or be with a man. Now we actually want substance. We want sustenance. We want somebody to show up for us emotionally. We want somebody to be intelligent. We want all of these other things. And men are like, whoa, too much to ask because they've never had to offer that before. Like, I'm sorry, you have to have a personality now, Brad. And these men are complaining our standards are too high as if they didn't force us into marrying them in order to have a life.
But you guys don't really actually have any standards. Your standards don't matter. Y'all are just talking nonsense and you expect a man to bow down and line up to it.
It does absolutely baffle me that people still think the absolute worst thing that can happen to you is for you to stay single and perhaps be single for the rest of your life. It is absolute madness to me, and that's how people end up in really shitty and stay in these really shitty relationships because you're so fucking scared of staying in your own company that you can't fathom that you could still have a happy, fulfilling life. It is absolutely crazy to me. It really
most toxic thing that has ever come out of my mouth, but I'm just gonna say it because I know for a fact that there are other women who are sharing this same sentiment as I am. So I'm gonna speak for all of us. My love life is so dry right now. In fact, my love life has been dry since September of 2024. So we're going on a year here. I am actually at a point where I think I'd rather be in a situationship. Yes, I said it. I think I would rather be in a situationship than be this single and bored. That is saying a lot because I feel like I have done all of the healing work that a person can do in their lifetime. I've done all the right things. I have chosen peace first above all else. I've spent time alone. I have learned to enjoy my time alone, and sometimes I enjoy it a little bit too much. But I don't know. At this rate, it's like, if I'm not at least gonna find someone to be in a committed relationship with, at least I can still get something out of a situationship. Like, at least I can still get some excitement over a situationship that isn't gonna last. Because at least when you're in a situationship, you have this idea that, okay, maybe things are gonna go further. You at least can picture a future with someone. You're living in a fantasy world, and I like living in that fantasy world, okay? That is a little bit more exciting than me sitting here and, quite honestly, every day just being like, is this what it's come to? And just questioning, like, will it ever be my turn? Is it ever gonna happen for me? I don't know. I'm just really tired of being in this place where there's like absolutely no one. And I've only been in 2 situationships in my entire life. Like, really, I've only been in 2. And they were the worst time of my life. Like, they ruined me. They made me sick. They made me like get to the worst place I've ever been in my life. But at least when I was in a situationship, I felt like there was hope. I felt like there was at least someone out there that could fulfill something within me. And that something is just that feeling of closeness that you simply cannot get with a platonic friendship or a platonic relationship. So that is where we're currently at. We are at the point where we would honestly prefer a situationship, just a little something that can bring us some excitement, something that we could get for the plot, to then just being so single to the point where it like literally seems impossible.
You know, for the people who aren't actually paying attention to it, modern women, that wall creeps up on your left a lot faster than you might think it would.
Girls, we need to get off Hinge and we need to get off Tinder. Like, right now. Delete it from your phone and don't look back. All these horror stories that I've heard from guys that we've met saying that they use it for validation, attention, they just use it because it's a video game. Literally, these are straight words from men's mouth. They literally just use it like once or twice a week just for the fun of it. Like, no one's actually using this legitly. Like, you're just making yourself so available to these men, and like, of course, like, our hearts are all like, oh, like, let's give them a chance, and like, we'll actually try and use this app for the right things. And they're just like playing us all. So delete.
If we can just get up on here and talk and give advice out like this, I'm in the wrong business.
Some bad news about the FOBC videos. Okay, those videos for some reason only reached men. And they were meant for the girls. Okay, they were meant for the girls to just give them a little push in this whole dating thing of, you know, you don't have to be stuck on these dating apps. You know, if the dating apps work for you, that's great. But if they don't, you could, you know, just spark a conversation. They were really meant for the girlies. And I am sad to report, it literally reached, I think the percentage, like the analytics were like 96% of men. So that defeated the purpose.
I feel like a guy that goes down for his own pleasure is so rare these days. It is like a unicorn. And when you find one, you hang on to them for dear life. You put a ring on it. Put a ring on that man. If he is doing it for his own pleasure and he loves that you love it, never let him go. Don't even let him out of your side. Us girls we can sense that. We'll jump on that straight away.
These modern women are really never satisfied about anything. So you'll probably receive a 10-point critique about the things that you did not do right. Not even a thank you.
All right, I have to say this because I've heard it too many times and does my absolute head in. If you message a man or woman, but I'm going to say man, if you message a man, pretty much asking what their intentions are and saying, you know, are you looking for something casual or are you looking for something more serious? And they say one of two things. I'm going with the flow, or let's just see how this goes. He's shopping. He's shopping. And you, my love, are on the clearance rack. He should date within his budget. And what I mean is, my point after this being, if you're going to date someone, if you're going to talk to a woman or talk to a man, set your intentions straight away. Let them know, I'm not looking for anything serious. I just want to date casually. Okay, sure. Then it's up to you whether you stay or leave. If a man says, I'm actually looking for something really serious and you're not, bye. Nice to meet you, but bye. Doesn't hurt so much when you ask straight away and when you get it out of the way straight away. Doesn't hurt, doesn't feel like you've lost anything. But when you've been talking and you're like, I don't even know what this guy and I are doing and blah, blah, blah. And then you go and ask, his response, if it ain't the one you want, is going to hurt you. It's going to hurt you. So get it out of the way early. And if he says those things like, oh, I'm just going with the flow. Well, I don't go with the flow. I need to know where this is going. What's your intention? What's your end game? You know what I mean? Everybody knows their end game. Yes, they do. They might not know what they want right this second, then he shouldn't date. But every man and every woman knows that, yeah, I'd love to get married and have a family. Yeah. And that's what I'm looking for. Because I'm in my mid-30s. Or, no, I just came out of a relationship. I really should be single and just have a bit of fun. Be honest. There is nothing wrong with having fun. And there is nothing wrong with wanting something serious. What is wrong is lying about it. Or using those one-liners to make yourself to still have arm's reach of the girl or guy and keep them around without any pure intention. That's the fault in that. Be smart out there, people.
What's your age?
32.
Are you single?
I'm supposed to ask a woman her age?
What makes you say that?
But I don't know. It's the rules.
Are you single?
I am.
Why do you think you're single at 32?
Honestly, because I am independent and I do take care of myself. So I separate myself from others in the fact of that, like, you have to be respectful and you have to come with a different level of, like, energy and maturity. And to be honest, especially in this city, these men are not mature.
So what problems are you running into with the men that you date in Charlotte?
Honestly, I don't really date a whole lot of men in Charlotte, to be honest. I'm really, like, I like cities, but I don't really like city boys. So there's a problem there because most of these boys are city boys. I need more like a country man or something.
So do you think that most men are going for independent women like yourself, or do they want a dependent woman?
You know, I'm watching him interview her, and I can't figure out why she's standing like that. It's almost like she thinks she's on the Titanic.
I think they want a traditional woman. I think they want somebody that's gonna, like, really love them up and help them through the hard times and cook and clean and do all those things.
But being that you've come this far on your own, do you think that makes you easier to date or harder?
Harder to date.
Why so?
Because I do all those things, but I also kind of take the man role as well. I have 5 older brothers, so I was just raised in the environment of, like, when a man comes into your life, they got to be ready and willing to do all the things a man does. And I just feel like for me, I don't really deal with a lot of bullshit. So it's just one of those things where you have to bring, you know, a different type of energy to the relationship.
Which is great. I think a lot of men are willing to bring that type of energy to the relationship. It becomes a problem when the man is the only one bringing that type of energy to the relationship. A lot of modern women like to talk about the little things that they do. Oh, it's the little things. I loaded the dishwasher. I unloaded the dishwasher. I wiped off a banana today. I ate an apple and I threw it in the garbage. And when I saw that the garbage is full, I called you and said the garbage is full. I alerted you. I'm not your mom. I shouldn't have to alert you. Well, you didn't have to alert me. I would have seen it when I came home from work. Well, when are you coming home from work? After I get off. Well, why are you still at work after 8 hours? Because I have to work overtime. Nagging you all day, not figuring out how they can help, how they can clean and manage the house, picking the small and menial tasks to do, and then saying, I'm doing just as much as you, when really all of your work combined isn't really that hard and it's not that much. There's been stay-at-home dads that have said, you know what? My wife did all that complaining for all those years about how hard it was to keep up a house and make sure that everything is where it's supposed to be and the house is humming along as it's supposed to be. And I get up every morning and I do it in about 2.5 hours. Now, of course, you've got your deep cleaning days and things of that nature. It's going to take a little bit longer. But once you learn how to manage, how to structure a house, which if you look at that meme, a lot of women will go in the store and they'll be all over here, all over there, and their mind will be scatterbrained. Whereas a lot of times a man will go into the store, get what he needs to get, and come back out. So what's probably happening is that these modern women are taking all day, wasting time, stopping for a little coffee break here, want a bagel right here, so I go out, get that. That takes me an hour, and by the time I get out there, it's time for me to pick up the kids. I get home, I have nothing done. And honestly and truly, that's human nature for a lot of people. But these modern women complaining about a lot of stuff, it's because they're inefficient at what they do. And they're expecting a man to cover all of that. So once again, I ask, if a man is going to come with the energy that you want, what type of energy are you going to come with? And it sounds like we're back to that question. What in the world do you bring to the table? Well, I'm masculine and I do this. I have 5 brothers. I don't care about your 5 brothers. What do you do in a relationship? You're not going to be marrying your brothers. You're not going to be marrying my sisters, whatever. We're going to be together. What is it that you bring to a relationship? Once again, modern women know how to tell a man what to do. They know how to tell a man how to do his job, how to run the house and all those things, but they never really learn how to be feminine. They never really learn the role of a woman, how a woman can help, how a woman can, in some of these cases, take the lead, how a woman can grow and be confident, powerful in who she is, independent of the man. Y'all too busy competing with the man and trying to overtake him and tell him what he needs to do that you forgot who you were. You get 15, 20 years down the road, start acting stupid like some of these women want to talk about, oh, I think I want to leave a relationship. I don't know who I am. I got to go somewhere else to find myself. And I just don't think it's working for me. So much so that I have to move to another city. I have to move to another city for 3 months. Completely abandon my husband and my children in another freaking city with another state, actually, with another job, talking about it out in the open like it's okay on TikTok. What man is going to want to go through a relationship or be in a relationship with a woman like that? Unstable, double-minded, not loyal, not dependable. But I'm going to put even a $5,000 ring on it. I'm going to waste $5,000 on somebody tell me how to do my job and they don't even know how to do theirs? Nah.